Hello there. So earlier today I had an idea for a smoke that would help with a catwalk push fast as the terrorist on Mirage. So basically, the idea is that it would be a smoke that would couple with the standard mid smoke, which will bounce right here, allowing the terrorists to come out mid without being spotted from jungle. Now that smoke, while very basic, is normally used together with a second smoke if they want to take fast cat control, which would generally be some sort of smoke where you toss it like this. Now yeah, this works because it covers off connector and it covers off your jungle. But every time it's a little bit different and it's a little bit off. And you don't want to have to rely on human mistakes to throw a smoke like that. So I decided to try to come up with one of those, and I thought it'd be quite useful if you can throw them both at the same time. And I did, but it requires you to have the default view model for CS. So this is the default smoke that I use for top of mid. Throw that right there. And then for the smoke that I'm about to teach you, you're going to want to go right up against the trash can. So one person can be throwing this one and one person can be throwing this one. And you're going to look at this carpet here, and you see how there's these flower designs? You're going to want to look at this one, which is the second, or the first from on top. So we got that one, and then the second one right there, that's the one we're going to be looking at. And you're going to want to cover it up with the thumb of your left hand, like so. Now if you have a smoke out, your hands won't be wobbly, and there we go, it's covered up, and you're going to jump throw. Now just to show that, I'm just going to do this a little bit off. So this is a little bit off, and this is a little bit off. But just to show that these don't have to be exact, because all of these will still work. As you can see, they all land more or less in the same place, and coupled with our smoke at top of mid, allows us to take a Molotov and molly jungle, and just run right through here onto catwalk faster than the enemy would expect. So, how is this useful and actually practical in a game? You have one teammate throw this smoke very fast, and you have one teammate throw this smoke very fast. You have your team coming out mid the same time as this happens. Some guy mollies jungle, and you do a really fast cat take, which will surprise your enemies because they won't be set up for such a take. They'll be coming out of market. Well, they'll be on site, but they'll be worrying about apps because that's generally where people will rush if they rush B, not cat. So if you do this cat rush with 3 people and have 2 people lurking apps, it can really catch your counter-terrorists off guard. Anyways, there's just an idea for an interesting mid-take that I hadn't seen done with actually 2 smokes before. Hopefully you enjoyed.